Hello, good morning. This is Oriana, and you are watching Coffee and Accountability, where I budget on paper by Paycheck, and I also use a digital budgeting system called You Need a Budget, which you'll always hear as YNAB. So I'm very this starting on the journey, so it's only been a few weeks. So I think today we're going to go over um, June, the last couple of weeks of June when I started the budgeting, um, or started to try to understand what budgeting is and how it works. And then we'll get into uh, this this paycheck period, the one from the 4th of July weekend. That was a long weekend to wait for pay, so I'm quite happy. So let's have some coffee and let's get to it. So I want to say that my coasters that I got, and I like the I snailed it. It's awesome, and I think I haven't snailed it, but I think I'm getting the hang of it. But they are from Bad Jokes by Good People. They are out of North Carolina, and they're just awesome. They're awesome. When I encountered them, they had a joke written down, and for the life of me, I can't remember what that joke is. But they've got some awesome things. So, Bad Jokes by Good People. Check them out because they're kind of cool. All right, so let's get to it. I started a July no spending challenge. I'm just going to tell you real quick that I'm planning to put $5 $5 for every day that I don't spend anything. So the days where I physically don't get my debit card and swipe it, or I don't use any of my cash spending, um, or anything. So days that I do not 100% do not spend anything, and nothing comes out of my bank account for auto pays, and that's gonna be difficult because I have a lot. So let us move on. This is where I started in June 20th. I have a mountain of debt, just a mountain. It's $14,250.24. And this is, I feel like it's going to be a mountain, but as I'm getting to understand how budgeting works, I think it's going to be easier than I think it is. So let us move on. School of Rock. I believe my last payment for the performance program should be August 1st. My daughter did turn 18, so she ages out, and this is her last season with School of Rock. I'm going to go ahead and put this here. So this is the first budget. I was confused, but I did get zero out of the paycheck. So I'm using a paycheck system because I get paid by 1 gig whenever I want, or I can let it go until the end of the week, and get once a week. But lately I've been paying myself after every day. That does cost me 49 cents each time I do it, which sometimes is worth it if the amount is a good amount. I'm just swigging the coffee. But then I have other pays that come in weekly, and I have other pays that come in just randomly. So I am budgeting by paycheck. So you'll see my dates will probably be consecutive. They probably won't be a week in between. I will try to wait to do uh, my paper budget when my direct deposits clear my bank. So when they clear my bank, they'll pop up in YNAB so I can budget it there. So this is January. I did good. I only had a minimal amount of whiteout. Um, wow. I haven't knocked down any debt. I'm still trying to figure it out. The next one, I have a significant amount of whiteout. So we did some mess ups with this one. It we did the mess ups with this one. So with this, I've decided that I will not be using my debit card on a daily basis, that my debit card will stay home, and that I will only use it for bank withdrawals to get cash for my variable funds, or use it in emergency when I need to get gas and the bank is closed. So I'm not tempted to use it. So it's just so easy to swipe that debit card, and then I don't know what I'm spending. I have a problem, obviously, with spending. My mother calls it a boundary problem, but I call it a major issue. So I'm trying to get a hold on that swiping problem. So this paycheck I did a little bit better, I think, but was only the second paycheck in June. So I had a bunch of stuff that was on auto pay. I had a bunch of debit card swipes that hadn't cleared yet. So I just got super confused on that. I did come out with a zero balance. I am trying to use all the money that I have and give it an actual purpose to do the things I want it to do, right? So I'm trying to get control of my finances so that I use my money instead of having my money use me. Does that make sense? Because my money has been using me and controlling me. So now I'm just trying to turn it around so that I use my money more responsibly and actually pay attention, more responsibility. This one, I think I did okay. I got a little confused. I didn't come up with a zero. I had extra to budget, and using the columns really confused me. So I'm like, I don't really know whatever. So it confused me, but I did it. I got to a zero. It took a while. This one is much better. I still got a little confused, but I still got to a zero, and this is when I pulled out my spending, groceries, and gas for the week. And then on this side, I just noted what I needed and went to the bank. That was awesome. I only had a little bit of whiteout on that one. That's hilarious. This is my current one. And I'm going to go ahead and leave this video here. So we'll go ahead and cover up my current one. And I'm going to sign off and say that I love you and that I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me on my journey. Thank you for your support and your encouragement. If this video rings true to you, or if it's helpful and you'd like to see more, go ahead and subscribe. Say hi in the comments. Don't be afraid. Don't bite. Just say hey, just say hi, and you're doing a good job. Or, a word of encouragement would be great. That's all I ask. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next video when we talk about the July 4th weekend paycheck budget. All right. I love you. Thank you. Have a great day.